Pandas, 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 pandas. I got bras, Atlanta, just some dope lean, and a Fanta. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. Just put a poll up. El McCoy Safani. Hey. Speedy Boy. Hello. Jaden Saints. Good morning. Huri. Good morning. Iran. Good morning. PK. Good morning. FZan. Tony P. Good morning, guys. Iron Cruz with the Wisdom Bomb. Or, sorry. Iron Cruz with the question, who's ready to lose some money? Tony P with some wisdom saying, can't lose money if I don't have it. Let's go, baby. Frank Angelo, good morning from New Jersey. Northern Turtle, good morning from Stetler. Abalone, Canada? I believe that's what AB stands for. I could be wrong. Northern Turtle told me before. I believe yesterday. Kevin Mack. Rich Harris, Ted, Isaiah, Derek, Carl, Sweet Onions, good morning. You know what? Today is Whiskey Wednesday. The 3-day weekend threw me off here. It is Whiskey Wednesday. You know what that means, Pandas? Can we get to this? You know what? It's so difficult to get to this goal. I'm just going to keep it at this goal here. Whiskey challenge, 300 likes. Make sure you guys fill out that poll. Let me know what kind of day you think it might be. A lot of you guys already think it's going to be a trading range type day. Yeah, yesterday was a little bit wild. The price action was kind of a bit crazy. It was, that's what you get with trading range days. You get these, and yesterday was like very trending, but trending in lots of reversals. Very difficult to trade yesterday, in my opinion. So kudos for those who made money yesterday. Overnight session, we had a kind of a big push down and a push up. These things are just crazy. It just smashes down like this and then goes back up. Let's see here. Daily chart. There's something you have to notice here, Pandas. We do have this kind of breakout bar here. This could be a potential right here buy zone. The main reason being is because before we have a small gap here. So we see this breakout here and then we try to fill this gap. It's very hard to see. There's a teeny gap here, a couple points, 1.5 points, and it starts to continue upwards. This might be a potential buy zone. If it's not here, then most likely here. These are buy zones here along this downtrend, and so it can reverse off any of these at least for a little bit, or maybe get caught up here for a little bit, a couple days. And this is a daily chart, so a couple bars means a couple days, and so who knows? We could get some setup, two-legged pullback here. That could be the case. So with that being said, really we're in an area where, when we're in the middle of a trading range like this, just don't know what's going to happen. You can come way back up, could continue to push down. It's just really could be difficult. That's what trading ranges are, very difficult. very difficult to know which way the market's going to go, and it can reverse very quickly. It can trend for, you know, very strongly and then reverse on a dime. It's kind of the nature of trading ranges. Today, what we have here? What do we have here now? All right. Okay. Big push up like this. Trading range, breakout. Trading range, breakdown. Break a trend, new low. Reversing, actually reversal here. Could either be this or could be a break a trend to new high. Double top, that's what bears want, a double top at the previous day's close. It looks kind of bullish to me though. It looks bullish to me right now. Clearly above the 20 MA. Could create a double top here. Yeah. Expirations are soon. That's a good question, Steve. The way we typically find out is that you can actually go to NinjaTrader, and I believe there is a chart you can look at. I think it's called Market Analyzer. Yes, Market Analyzer. And you can put instruments here. Can I create instruments? So you get the market analyzer, and then you can add whatever instruments you want. Typically, you would add, if you want to test the volume, you add the ES9 and then the ES1222. Then you have to add the column for volume, or add the column for daily volume. There it is, daily volume. And once the daily volume of the new contract surpasses the current contract, that's when you go ahead and roll it over. Right now it's nowhere close, but the expiration is gonna be soon, so let me see the exact expiration date. Rollover date for the 12 is it's going to be next week, it looks like. Let me see. The expiration is 9/16. Actually, it might be this week. 9/16. Yeah, usually it's like a week before, so it actually might be like this Friday where we roll over to 12/22. So not now. It might be tomorrow or Friday, actually Thursday or Friday, but usually it's a week before where they roll it over. So the expiration is 9/16, And I believe they try to roll over like a week in advance. It really depends. It's always different. Good morning, guys. Pablo, good morning. Kellyanne, good morning. Laysanami, good morning. Market's open, and we just have sideways movement. Right now, it's difficult to tell what's going to happen here. It really does look like trading range at the moment. Could be a trap trade here, actually. Could be a trap, comes down. Could get a double top, but we're still above the 20 MA. Double top at the previous day's close. Potential trap here. Could be break a trend to new high. This could be a potential good trap trade. It made the outside bar reversal already. Looks choppy to me. Starting to turn into a limit order market. Difficult to say what's going to happen here. No idea. Very interesting. I don't know why it took so long. That was a weird movement right there. Getting a strong push up. Double top, no more, it's no longer there. Come back to retest previous resistance, now acting as support potentially here. EMA looks like a good support right now. Could be like a type of spike channel type situation here. Higher low setup off the 20 MA. Big push up. Strong bull bar. Any near its high? No. Follow through. Can I get a quick chart check? Yeah, I feel like something's wrong. I gotta reload this historical again. Can someone quickly tell me what the chart is doing so I can trade from the future? Yeah, something's definitely wrong here. Not sure what's going on. Reloading historical. DX. Appreciate it, man. I'll just keep trading whatever you're saying. Is that better? I'm not sure. It looks different. Definitely. There's a two-leggy here, which I didn't see before. Pikachu trade. That's so strange. My bar timer is stuck at 0, which is annoying. It's all good. Pandas, are my charts still different? Eight candles. Wow, something's going on. Huh. Give me 1 second, Pandas. All right, I believe this should be good. I hope it is. I hope it is. I'm curious if I just went along with what you guys were saying. I just went long. Would I actually been able to trade from the past? That would be incredible, but I really doubt it. All right, thanks guys. Thanks guys. Yeah, that was weird. I think something was definitely wrong. Not sure what it was, but we are back at it here. My 5-minute chart is definitely messed up still. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's messed up. All right, there it is. All right, I think we're Gucci here. All right, Pandas. You can't trade unless your charts are actually working. So we are, that's step one. That's step one. That's a two-legged pullback right there. A, B, C. We are definitely in a bull trend. 10,000 tick chart. There has been a huge trading range being formed here on the 10,000 tick. And yeah, trading range on a 10,000 tick chart, coming from top all the way to the bottom, another push down, and then back to the top here. Yeah, back to the top, super strong move back to the top of the trading range on 10,000 tick chart. Just mind you, this trading range was created by the trading range indicator. I did not create this trading range. It was automatically created. All right, we just had this strong move up. Let me see if I can capture this correctly here, accurately. Could be something like this, along these lines. Along these lines. Oh my. Literally along these lines. Two-legged pullback right here. Off the middle, this chart. I'm thinking this is the channel here, but we'll see. It's unsustainable, but it is fitting right now. Peter Cho, welcome back. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Make sure you guys scalp that like button.
$10,000 tick trap.
Trap on 10,000 tick chart. Potentially. Big push down, big, huge push up. This is one leg up. The 5-minute chart currently looks bullish. Potential two-legged pullback here. The moment the two-legged pullback forms, I'm going to put a poll up to see what you guys would do in this situation. Micro double top. Fails to do the first entry, so we can't get a second pullback yet. There's no FOMC meeting. But Jerome Powell will be speaking on Thursday, I believe. I could be wrong. He is speaking sometime this week. Oh, okay. Actually, there is a FOMC, not a meeting, but some members speaking. It's not high impact. That will be at 10 o'clock, though. Jerome Powell will be speaking on Thursday, tomorrow, at 9:10. That's kind of the only high impact news that will be happening this week. Potential two-legged pullback here. Look at this push down. 1, 2, 3, 4 bear bars in a row. And then 2 strong bull bars ending near highs. The moment this breaks the previous candle's low, I'm going to pull up this poll for us. There it is. Would you guys take the second entry long here? You have a split second to answer the question, because that's how quickly it forms. This is why you have to anticipate these setups before they even happen. It's a higher or low, second entry long. I kind of like it. I don't like the signal bar. Signal bars are really bad, right? Signal bars are really bad. It's a second entry long. It's a Pikachu trade here. It's higher or low, second entry long, on an uptrend. Terrible signal bar. I like a better signal bar than that. But it is a second entry long. Terrible signal bar in the uptrend. Get a push up here. Currently there's some resistance. You can come with a retracement if you like the follow through here. There's some retracement here that we can get if we come back here thinking we like this follow through. I want to retracement if we can get it before, if it doesn't make a scalp before, and it gets us a little retracement back, liking this follow through here, and saying, okay, potential strong move up, or at least get the scalp because you got this follow through bar. So now we want a retracement and see if we can get the scalp here. So for me, since we had a follow through strong bull bar ending on its high, I was willing to come with a retracement here because it didn't make the scalp yet. So I'm thinking, okay, we have some follow through, strong bull bar ending on its high, and that's potential good. You know, the probabilities are higher, right, for this to have a little bit follow through. And so we're gonna go long here. I'm still in this trade. We have the 20 EMA, also the trend line protecting us here. Deep retracement. Could have skunked that trade if I wanted to. Come up break even. Maybe a small profit. But I'm just going to hold on to this. I don't mind losing this. I like the setup here. I like the fall. I like the strong bull bar here. I like the fact we have so much support to protect us. Still haven't made the scalp though. And now it's multiple bars overlapping, taking a little longer than I like to make a scalp here, simple scalp here. These scalps should be quick, and one thing that could have helped us maybe realize this could happen is this kind of strong move down, right? We have multiple bear bars in a row, and so we can start to think we might enter a trading range when we have a big down, big up like this. Multiple hits here, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in a row, increasing the chances that this could reverse and be a trading range. Could skunk my trade at any point in time, but I'm just gonna hold it. I don't mind. I still like the fact we have the trend line here and the 20 EMA protecting us. Now starting to look bearish with some follow through, right? Bear bar follow through. I may want to skunk it now if we can get back up. I'm gonna try to skunk it because now we have some bearish follow through. I don't like how this looks like anymore. Plus we're starting to break this trend line. So if I can skunk this, I'm gonna try to skunk this trade now. Because we have a bear bar, some follow through, I don't like this. It's taking a little too long for me to finish this trade. I don't like it. All right, I'm out of the trade. I skunked it. It can work out, but at this point in time, there's so many overlapping bars. It becomes 50-50. And if I can get out, I'll get out and go on to the next trade. So I'm skunking that trade. Right, micro quad top here. It's just, for some reason, there is some resistance here. I don't know what it is, but it's having a tough time breaking this point. And my trade has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars in. I'm not interested. Moving on. And I think I'm not the only one who came out break even. You just lost that trade with a stop loss right there because this was your signal bar. You know, you see the strong bull bar ending on its high, retracement. You think you can at least come back up to make that scalp. But, you know, the market is tricky. Market is tricky. What can I say? Strong, right? We're strong bullish momentum too. And we're just thinking, you know, we're in an uptrend. But now we have these longs that are failing. My bulls just couldn't make money there. So now this is reversing. You got to be agile. You know, 5 bars in, come out, skunk it, move on to the next trade. There are times where I have skunk trades like this, and it bursted up, and everyone's probably like, okay, why did you skunk that? You should just kept your stop loss. But for me, I'm just like, scalps. You know, part of the name of a scalp is that it should be quick, right? The idea of it should be quick. If it's 5 bars in and it's having a tough time, I'm gonna skunk it and move on next trade. This is, you know, that saved me from losing $200. Instead, I gained $12.50. I don't mind that. You do have, right, again, this wedge here. This is becoming a wedge at this point with a micro quad top, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits all in the exact same spot. This could be a potential reversal spot here, right? Basically a double top, right? Break a trend to a new high. Reversal spot. I don't know if I like it with the outside bar reversal. This trap. I kind of want this trap if we get this inside bar, but yeah, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping this trap. Definitely the nature of the market's changing the moment we saw this big push down. Kind of push up to show us possible trading range. Started to create a trading range, and then actually is pushing down now. Reversing with the micro quad top here. And for those who try to scale in at this point, very dangerous. Right? You already scaled in once here, and you're taking big pain now. Very big pain. Trading range indicator is marking a trading range here. It happens to coincide with the 10,000 tick 20 EMA. 5 minute, just a couple strong bull bars, pullback currently, maybe back to the 20 EMA. So imagine if you're a bull, you're scaling in once here, scaling in again here, and you're pretty deep in your trade at this point. Your position is getting larger and larger because you're doubling up every time. Notice a trading range indicator marking for us the top of this trading range. And it gave us a hint saying, hey, we're starting to get a little choppy way back here. And then we see that we come back down basically at the point where the trading range indicator began the trading range. You have to wait for an entire reversal pattern here, which is a break of trend to new low, and then potential trap trade. So once you make a new low, you want to look for this setup here. Potential trap trade maybe to come back up. That might be the trade we might be looking for. Man, does the chart still look different? I did so many reloads. I'll be right back, Pandas, while we wait for this setup. All right, back pandas. Wonky looking two-legged pullback. A, B, C happening above the 20 MA. Just strange. It's really strange. This could have been a potential trap trade too. It'd be a hidden trap because you could have seen this like this. A, right, hidden second entry short, or sorry, hidden first entry, creating the two-legged pullback like this, and then you have a second entry short. So this could be a hidden fail second entry short, which ends up failing because it's too early, right? We need basically a double bottom of some sort here, a retest of this bottom. Getting a double bottom off of the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick chart and its own two-legged pullback. A, B, C, potential two-legged pullback, maybe back to the top of the trading range, potentially. We do have this, but also it looks more like a break of trend to new high to me. 5-minute chart, come back to the 20 MA, quite possible. Right, we got that new low now. So now this is the spot where we look for a major trend reversal, but I mean strong bear bars like this, maybe not. Maybe you're thinking downtrend day. I'm not sure here, pandas. It could be an opening reversal, and it's a hard one to time because you have an opening reversal here where the reversal setup happens down here. It does, right? So if you're like swing trading this, then if you're like a strong bear, then your stop loss would be up here. That's a big stop loss, but your potential gain is also large. And so, you know, if you are a weak bear, then your stop loss is up here. So if you're trying to swing this, you actually got stopped out. Very confusing, very hard. So now at this point, if we get a fail second entry short, this is a spot where we want to take it. Not here. We want to take it here. I don't know if we're going to get it though. I mean, this could be a strong bear trend. Could be quite possible strong bear bar ending on its low on the 10,000 tick chart. 5-minute chart, bouncing off the 20 MA perhaps. Big push up. Unfortunately, no pullbacks along this entire way, so we have no setups to enter here. Trading range indicator working nicely. Second entry long on the 10,000 tick chart does trigger. Well, look at this. Look at the second pullback. It's huge. The second pullback is a strong bear bar. Good signal bar though to go long. Higher low setup for those who are eager to trade this reversal. It's a higher low setup here for you. See if we can get that second entry short. So we can trade the trap trade to the long side. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but we want to find a fail second entry short if possible. That's what I'm looking for. And that's kind of what I mentioned way back here before I left. I said, okay, this is the setup we're looking for. We're looking for a new low and looking for a fail second entry short. And we'll take that trade. I'll take an outside bar reversal on that trade. It's a micro double bottom. That might be all we get here. But currently micro double bottom. Doesn't trigger to fail the second entry short. But it does a micro double bottom. For some traders who are eager, that's enough for them to want to enter long here. I'm going to wait for it to actually trigger here and be a good little panda. Be a disciplined panda here. Let's see if we get it though. Just watching though. We missed the second entry short by 1 tick. It needs to break a previous candle's low. That's all we need. Even by 1 tick, that's all we need. There it is. Fails against your short potential here. Trade the outside bar reversal. Outside bar reversal potential in this trade with the outside bar reversal. We were waiting for the setup for a long time. It does trigger actually even with this. Looking for at least 2 points here. And even this setup fails, I don't mind because I like the setup. It's the setup that I was looking for. I was kind of anticipating for a long time. And if it fails, it fails. But this is quite unfortunate. I like the setup though. I like the setup. Still in this trade. Micro double bottom. Increasing the chances we'll get the scalp. Just waiting. I don't mind losing this. Again, if we're 5 candles in and we still haven't made the scalp, I'm just gonna probably skunk it. So we're 4 candles in now. Creating a L4 setup. Could reverse here and stop me out. Stops me out, unfortunately. It's annoying because that's a good setup, in my opinion. Very good setup. I'm going to reload my historical just in case. If someone says that this setup didn't happen on their chart, so I'm going to reload my historical. If these are the quality setups that you're taking and you lose them, I don't mind losing that trade because of I think the quality of the trade was very good. So even if you lost it, I still think it's a good trade. Ends up being a double top here. This is like my 5th time reloading my historical. Super annoying. But someone said that they didn't get this first entry. So let's see. If this first entry didn't actually happen, then that's unfortunate. Then I got kind of bamboozled by my charts. Nope, it's there. It's there. The double top here could have been the thing that stopped us, which is what the bears were waiting for. They're waiting for that double top. Again, if you lose good quality trades, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing because if you keep entering good quality trades, you eventually make money. So I don't mind losing that trade. Let's break a trend new low with, and we start to be in trading range. So we could have potential to come back up. Double top ends up stopping us from making that money. Potential higher low setup here. Strong bear bar ending on slow. Feels like what may be happening now is getting a push down here and then getting a two leggy. Well, we don't even get the two leggy, but seems like another push down. Potential measure move. The main reason being is because this place where it should have reversed, it doesn't. Instead, that fails, so I feel like it'll move strongly to the on the other way. That should have reversed there. In my opinion. Man, this is getting wild. Very tricky now. Getting very tricky, in my opinion. Inside bar, strong bull bar. Going sideways, getting choppy now. Can't go long here. Risk is too large. Looks bullish now. We're getting follow through, right? People may be always in long. Trap tray to the short side. Very tricky here. Tough to say what's going to happen. I personally do not know, what's happening here. I really thought we'd get a nice reversal back to the top of the trading range here. Instead, we get hit with a double top. Right? I mean, this is a bearish looking chart right now, but the main reason saying getting lower highs, lower lows. Well, we'll see if we get lower low here, but lower lows here, lower highs. Hard to say what's going to happen here. No clear direction. It does look like it's bearish, but along the way, it's just very confusing. Already very confusing day, it looks like. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. Gotta make up this money I lost through some AdSense. Inside bar. OI pattern. Means breakout mode. Means people have order one tick below here, one tick above here, and whichever it breaks, that's the side they're going to take. If it breaks out along with trend, typically higher chance that it'll work out. Right, original trend now is down. Hard for me to enter short here just because I see a trading range starting to form. And we'll be near the bottom of it. Got to break a trend to new low. A, B, C potentially. Huh. Looks bearish. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we're going down. Double top here. The place where it should have reversed instead, resistance continues to go down. Very strong move down now. New lows. It continues to make lower highs, lower lows. The higher time frame, you see a trap actually triggering here. It's a fail second entry long, reverses, and now we get a major trend reversal on the 10K chart, which is break a trend to new high. This is 10,000 tick chart, remember, and we get a fail second entry long. A, B, C. Fails to continue the original trend, reverses. I mean, dare I say we are in a bear trend day today? I don't know. I have no idea. I still have no idea. It's very confusing. The reason why it's confusing that even though it's a bear trend, we're getting these huge move up. So you can't necessarily just take every single, short setup. Tough. Bouncing off the 240 SMA. As you can see here. This is roughly the channel I'm looking at. I don't know if it's accurate, but that's what I'm using. Confusing. Pandas, but the good news is that even though I'm down 150, this is not my own personal capital. I'm down 150, trading 100% risk-free using Apex, and right now there is an 80% off code with Apex, BBM80, and it's going to last until tomorrow. So make sure you take advantage of it while it lasts. Expiration is tomorrow. Huh. Coming back to this trend line, like I mentioned, even though we're a downtrend, we're getting these big swings back up. Can I call Apex? Unfortunately, Apex doesn't have a phone number. Being a two-leggy here. Looks bullish. Now we're above the 20 MA. DX, wait a little bit longer. The money should be coming soon. DX says he sent a Saudi prince $3,000 for the wiring fee, but he's waiting for his 1 million to come in. Makes sense. Got two-legged here. Getting choppy. Off of our trend line, though. Ah, this is tough. Very tough. Am I just going to take a short off this trend line? Getting so choppy. 4 overlapping bars in a row. Steve Crew taking advantage of the 80% off. Already passing a 50K account. If you're able to, you could pass another one before the... I mean, it's only $30 in eval. And so it's like, if you can pass another one, you can use a trade copy, or you can be trading 2 accounts at the same time. Which means double your profits if you're profitable. It does also mean double your losses if you're not profitable. But double your losses would double the capital. So it's the same amount of terms in terms of whatever you lose. Like, I'm agnostic to how many accounts I have. I just traded like 1 account. But I have like multiple accounts being traded right now. So many accounts. This is so choppy. Very choppy. Cannot trade this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 overlapping bars in a row. Even this trap trigger is not interested. Trap does trigger. It makes a... not yet. It doesn't make a scalp yet. It looks like it wants to make a scalp, but hasn't made it yet. This trap may fail. Whew. You know, thoughts and prayers to those who went long on that trap. It's too choppy here, right? Creating this obvious trading range right now. Just with these overlapping bars, it's hard to just trade against this. Your prayers may be answered for those who took that trap. You could have came out break even right there. Could have definitely came out break even by now, but for those who didn't mind losing this trade, you're still in this trade and your chances are looking good. You got a rising 20 EMA. Just terrible. I mean, I can't trade anything. I can't trade anything when it looks like this. Limit order market. Lower high still being made. So this is L4 setup. I mean, you're literally watching this panda being just confused. I'm just reading. I'm not entering any of these trades, but you can see me being confused, and it is what it is, because that is what I am. I mean, we did have this trading range, and this could be a failed breakout to coming back in. Right, breakout, failed breakout, comes back to the bottom of this trading range. The reason why I didn't want to do that is because of the 20 EMA rising here. I thought the 20 EMA might act as support. Like, we continue to bounce off the 20 EMA. So thinking I didn't have enough room to the... I had enough room to the bottom of the trading range, but not really enough room to the 20 EMA, which made it difficult for me to want to go short here. Very confusing though. Very confusing. I mean, I'm not confident in anything right now. I mean, looking at this chart right now, it's just difficult to trade any of this in my opinion. I mean, this choppiness, the fact that this reversal failed is making me feel like this is just already a tricky day. But, you know, I paid the price. I paid a little bit to get the information. I paid for that. I'm going to try to, you know, use what I paid for to my advantage here. Could be a failed breakdown here. Could easily come back up into this trading range. Now we have a trap triggering on the 5-minute chart. A, B, C. Failed second entry long, reversing. Potential reversal back to the bottom of the trading range onto the 5-minute chart. This trading range is still here. Very choppy. This seems to be an important spot for the prices right now. Oh, no idea. No idea what's happening. Just waiting. Very confused. Huh. Could be a higher low second entry long on the 5-minute chart. Higher low second entry long. This could be a nice push up. As you can see, the 20 EMA being a nice support here. Also balancing all the previous day's close, right? Just tapping off of it. The market may decide. We have a H4 set up on the 10,000 tick chart. This could be a strong move back up here. In my opinion, it could be a very strong move up. It might be worth taking, but I want an entry on the 2,000 tick chart. The only entry I'll have right now is the higher low setup. It's not even the second entry long. Difficult to trade anything against this trading range currently because most breakouts fail. So this breakout failed, this breakout failed, this breakout failed, this breakout failed, this breakout might failed. Get a nice push up. We do trigger that higher low second entry long on the 10,000, right, which is also a H4 setup, and also the 5-minute outside bar reversal, higher low setup, failed trap as well. So this could be a strong move up. I'll take a failed second entry short here. Trying to enter in this potential big move up. It might be always in long. After this candle, people may be always in long. Especially if it's a strong bull candle, people always in long. Now, they're just buying the close, buying here. They don't care if it pushes down strong, right? They'll continue to buy the close. I'll wait for a failed, could be micro triple, I mean, it could be a triple top here. I don't think this triple top will last, but it could be a triple top. I want to go long here, but I don't know. Maybe measure move. Inside bar. follow through, right? Like I mentioned, people always in long. People are just buying here, buying the close here, buying the close here. They could care less. Even if this moves down, they could care less. They're going to continue to buy. I want to enter. I'm eager to enter this long trade. Eager to enter there, but it's not really close to a key area. It's floating midair. It's a trap trade. Nice push up. I was eager to enter long there, but a little difficult. $10,000 tick chart might come back to the top of the trading range on the 10,000 tick. The higher low, H4 setup off the 20 MA. About to make a new high now. Going straight to it. This higher low setup I was kind of interested in. You know, because it coincided with this 10,000, also with the 5-minute. It's a lot of things going for it. Always in long on the 5-minute. Always in long on the 2,000 tick chart as well. I like this trade, but it's a little too far away from 20 MA for me to just enter there. And doesn't really coincide with the rules that we are looking for. This is a nice move up. I mean, as mentioned in the other time frames, this was a nice move up. And 10,000 tick chart, we are back at the top of the trading range. So to the bottom, to the top, back to the bottom, back to the top of the 10,000 tick chart. It is what it is. I mean, like I mentioned, I like this. I was eager to enter long here because I saw how strong the bulls were and how basically they were always in long since this candle. Right? They kept buying, kept buying, kept buying. They didn't care. And, you know, they even bought here once we broke below here, right? Limit order bulls waiting here. One, you know, 2 ticks underneath the previous candle's low. They're just willing to buy. They're willing to buy anything, causing this breakout. Unfortunately, I didn't get a really good setup on this chart, 2,000 tick chart. Good setups on the 5-minute and also the 10K chart, but not on this chart. Notice this, pandas. I just realized we just hit this. I erased this. Didn't think it was relevant, but we basically bounced off of this trend line as well. Should have kept that trend line. It should be visible also in the 2,000 tick chart. It's a big one though. It's a big one. Basically bouncing off near it here. Big push up. Always in long. No setups for me though. Will I take a second entry long here? I don't even know at this point. I mean, this move could already be done. Or we can be in a bull trend day today. Let me see what you guys think. It's unfortunate on the 2,000 tick chart. It had to look like this, and it's very hard to trade this because basically you're trading against. Right, but the moment I saw these 2 strong bull bars, I'm thinking, okay, possible true breakout, which is what this is. Potential second entry long off of the 20 MA here. What could be happening is on the 10,000 tick chart, we could be hitting our heads at the top of the trading range. That could be possible. We could also be on the 5-minute hitting our heads on the 240 SMA, which is the hourly 20 SMA. Two-legged pullback here. All bear bars going down to it, making it difficult to go long. Every single bar has been a bear bar down to the 20 MA. The signal bar looks decent. Looks decent. It's okay. Risk is not that large. It is a two-legged pullback off the 20 MA in a strong uptrend at the moment. I don't like the signal bar. It's not the best. But, you know, it's a bearish bar ending near the middle. But the risk is not too large. Less than 3 points large. Getting an inside bar here. Starting to go a little bit sideways. Alright. I'll take this. I missed a trade. Still interested. Came with a retracement there. I like this trade. The signal bar ends up being nice with the inside bar here. And hopefully we can get our 2-point scalp here. Let's go, baby. Just barely though. Just barely we got that. Just barely. I liked it only because I saw this bullish bar being created here. The only reason why I took it. I mean, it does come back down, but it's going back up, so. Micro double top potentially here. Strong bull bar ending near its high. We're waiting for follow through on this bar. Okay, there's a little follow through. It actually makes 2 points exactly right there. I realized I came in with a 1 tick retracement, so I was able to actually get out of that trade. Reversal setup. Interesting. It's above the 20 MA with a rising 20 MA. Not interesting going short here. Plus a first break of trend in my opinion. I may go long on a higher low setup even, but the signal bar needs to be better. It makes a new low. So now we have a break of trend to new low here. Oh, interesting. You make 2 points here very quickly. Difficult to make 2 points off with that 20 MA. I barely made a scalp there, pandas. I barely made a scalp there. It's another second entry long here. Terrible signal bar. But it's a failed trap as well, and it's above the 20 MA with a rising 20 MA. So, you have chances that this could work out for you. Risk is large though, right? You got 1, 2, 3, basically 4 points of risk. Wedge being created on the higher time frame. Wedge here. The 5 minute also wedge being created. Wedge means reversal. Decent push down. What is this blue line? This blue line is the previous resistance level breakout. Might be retesting it. H4 setup. Definitely have to wait at least for a higher low setup here. Inside bar in the 5-minute chart. Inside bar being created. Inside bar being created on the 2000 tick chart as well. This blue line here is a previous resistance area. May now be acting as support. We'll wait and see. We need a bounce off of it. We need a setup off of it. We need strong bull bars coming off of it. We need some evidence that we're actually going to bounce off here before going long. I'm looking to go long because we have a break of trend to new low here. So my bias is now long. But we're beneath the 20 MA. So gotta wait. Need a strong bull push. Potential. Reversal. Strong bull bar. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Could be reversal off of that previous resistance area. It's a nice bounce off of it. With some follow through. With like a higher low setup of some sort. Trap trade, right? Fail second to short is the best setup, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
5-minute trap.
Reversal setup on the 5-minute chart. Could be potential strong move up if it does trigger. It's a trap on the 5-minute chart, as you can see. The magenta box. Come on, Nightbot, do your job. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. DX petition to increase Nightbot's minimum wage. All right, I'll move it from 0 to 0, I guess. Higher low setup. And it got crushed. Really crushed, really fast. Lower high setup on the 10,000 tick chart coming off the top of the trading range. We're coming to the apex of this triangle here. It looks kind of bullish to me, but rising triangles typically are bearish patterns. But this looks pretty bullish because the angle it's at is not too steep. And it looks like it could be building up here for a nice move up. Not sure. Potential second entry long off the 20 MA on the 10,000 tick chart. We actually get the trap here. Actually kind of amazing. It's beneath the 20 MA. Very confusing. I'll take a higher low setup here maybe. Maybe bearish. I have no idea, Pandas. This is a confusing day, to say the least. Like I can't make any trades here. This is getting really weird. I don't know. I can't find any trades here. I usually stayed out of the market when it looks like this. Higher low setup. Pandas. I may go long on a higher low. It just looks like it's getting choppy. Limit order market. Yes, very confusing. Too many overlapping bars, very choppy. We may end the session here. I wanted to do one more trade to get back green, but I'm not sure if the market's going to give it to us. This is not looking good here. The reason why I marked this is because if I was always in long and I bought this close, this would have been my break-even spot right here. Exactly where it reversed. You see the middle of this line is a dot. This dot shows you exactly where they reversed it here. For those who are always in long, once they start to see this, they're like, okay, I'm going to come out break-even now whenever I get a chance to bounce back up. They go long again here, come out break-even, perfectly it reverses. So I think happened for those who are always in long. 2 many overlapping bars. Just sitting on my paws. You don't really trade in these areas here.
10,000 tick trap.
Attention trap. Right, Pikachu trade on the 10,000 tick chart. I mean, it looks kind of bullish to me. I don't know. I mean, the 10,000 tick chart does look a little bullish. We're on the bottom of the triangle here. We could bounce off and break to the top side, or we can break down. I don't know. But this triangle, typically rising triangles like this, right? You can see with this purple line and the top of this wedge, creating a triangle. You can typically this is bearish, but if you're continuing to stay above the 20 EMA like this, I mean, it could just be some consolidation until we get a nice move up. Hard to say. Some sort of trading range here. Maybe like this. 20 EMA continues to act as resistance here. Inside bar on the 5-minute chart. Just pops up. Also fails second entry short on the 5-minute. Second entry long triggers on the 10,000 tick chart. Pikachu trade. Very interesting. I'm trading 2,000 tick chart, and so I'm going to see if I can find some confluence here. But if we don't get any setup here, I can't take the trade. It's looking similar to right here where it's just very hard to trade, don't know. Same thing here. Even if we know the bias may be long or bullish, hard to enter. There's no setups on these smaller time frame. Such a higher low setup here. Could be a good long trade, but still trading range, so hard to say. Trading range could last for a long time. Just like trends, right? You guys know trend is your friend to the end. Same with trading ranges. The market has inertia, and you need like a strong evidence that the inertia is breaking on whatever market cycle it's in. Any strong bullish bar here to make it look like at least it's going to be a successful breakout. Maybe some follow through. Okay. Strong bull bars. Maybe back to the top of the trading range. Trading range being created by trading range indicator using pure price action. 10,000 tick chart. Second entry long Pikachu trade. It may break out here. Michael Chin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Without you, none of this would be possible. Creator of the two-legged pullback. Let's see here. I can't trade this, pandas. I just simply cannot. It's so choppy. Strong bull bar ending on its high, but no follow through. Look at this. Disappointing follow through here. Don't know. Potential trap trade to the long side above the 20 MA. Been choppy for a long time. Could just be a failed breakout, come back into the trading range here. I just want to see what happens here, and gonna end the stream after this. I want to see if this makes a scalp here. Not end the stream. Or if it gets stopped out. Like I potentially was thinking of going long here, but it's just too choppy for me. But I want to see the outcome of this trade. If I were to go long here, right above the 20 MA, rising 20 MA, above this trading range now, triggering a trap to the long side. Creating an inside bar is just confusing. Or maybe not. Inside bar. Breakout mode. All right, it does make a scalp eventually from this entry here. It makes like almost a perfect scalp. All right, pandas, that's it for today. Just terrible price action in my opinion, but I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Oh man, this is getting out of control here. Jeez, Michael Chen, what did you do? You brought what are you doing, man? Ever since you came in. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, and yeah, and 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream, and as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.